I'm more concerned about Ambazonia. But I think to us Ambazonians, my opinion is whosoever we are voting or we voted or we intend or wish to be in power should be someone who has a policy or who at least represents a policy that is favorable for Ambazonia or to the people of Ambazonia. So I think no matter who is president, the best thing should be, or what we should celebrate is that individual should at least represent a policy that is favorable for the decolonization or the complete decolonization of Ambazonia. The rest is none of our business, right? I'm more concerned about Ambazonia. I think we have much more to do than to be belaboring ourselves with another burden from what is happening in the US. Of course, I know we have a lot of Ambazonians who live in the US, but again, I repeat, we are more concerned about the policies that are favorable to us. I said it last time on my show that we live in a world of egoism. Everybody is concerned about that which profits him or her. You see, so as an Ambazonian, I'm more concerned about the things that are favorable to me, to us as a nation. Thank you for that question. Honest man says, thanks very much for that response, John. I see Lisbon's just the truth about the US election. Make we forget about US politics. Of course, I'm not here to talk about US politics. I'm here to talk about Ambazonia. Let me get some of your greetings coming. Marie-Therese says, welcome. Hello, ma'am. So let me see, do we have, I don't know, I can't get it from here to know how many people are connected. But I guess we should be over 100 for now, so I think I should be able to start my broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians, Mami and Papa them, I want to welcome you to today's edition of Amber Voice with Mr. Nanchop. Now, as I said earlier enough that there have been a lot of happenings in the revolution, and there are some things that I want us to look at today that we should learn. Now, to our international sympathizers, please permit me to go to Pidgin because I would like everyone listening to me, both the educated and the uneducated, both the grandfathers, grandmothers, the old and the young, to be able to understand the content of my presentation today. So I would rather choose to use the Pidgin language. You know, one of the difficult things we've been going through in our life as Ambazonians is that we find it difficult to learn from circumstances. Our people don't find them very difficult for learn. And I've been wondering why. Now, what you can see on the screen, the first topic of the day is lessons learned from the Kumba massacre. This is Amber Voice. The lines are open for your calls. I have three key notes to present today. And I would like to get your calls. And whosoever is calling, please make sure you are precise. Let's not go out of the topics because the things we shall be talking about today or discussing are so important to us in our nation building and in the soul or to the soul of Ambazonia. Brothers and sisters, Papa and Mamide, it be so, would the talk say, first full, no be full. You know, what will be happen for we in the 1960s and 1972 and the rest? More assume so we be foolish. Yes, our forefathers were foolish. Our grandfathers and grandmothers, they made wrong choices, wrong decisions. But we've oftentimes said that we are the custodians of our lives, meaning the errors of our fathers and mothers must not keep us in bondage. We have the ability to change those things today. After witnessing the errors of our fathers and mothers, if we will repeat the same errors in this dispensation, in this generation, that means we are not eligible to learn. That means we are not capable of learning. That's why, if you can read on the screen, lessons learned from the Kumba massacre. It shocked me for say, the kill were picking there for Saturday morning. Saturday morning, they go shoot what pikin they kill them. Sunday, we dey still cry. Monday, we dey for ghost town. Tuesday, I put this image on the screen. Tuesday. I mean, it shocked me for say it won't be Tuesday at the city kind of images there. Now, this one will be strange images then. But at least we see for here how we're unpicking them still. The brothers and the sisters, for the ones the way they don't shoot them, kill them for Kumba, them see the inside uniform, then they go school, and then now something don't happen, then they run. Now listen, Papa and Mommy them, I want to listen, I want to judge some things them. I want to call some things them for our head, for our thoughts, for our memory. Because now we would suffer for this fight. Now we would feel the pain. Now we would lose usually or in the majority. The sad thing I say, I don't look and say some parents them and some people them, they know they learn nothing from which way they happen for over almost 60 years now. The same mistakes, Ambazonians, and they wish we. They use juju for our head. They curse we. No wonder they call we say fools them. Because sometimes the way person they behave now, they make some person they call in names. I could be very frank and honest with you, Papa and Mommy them, because it not go mean anything for me and for we for they can't pretend in the face of danger. Now, more think about it. Before now, our brothers and sisters them, Papa and Mommy them, we know say this wahala be starting because of school. Now teachers and lawyers they be go for school. And no one go into the past, but more face the present. We talk about the lesson we feel learn from the Kumba massacre. Okay. Before school one start, La Republic promise say then go bring in security. They go out for campaign. As a matter of fact, we even get some Ambazonians where La Republic use them for deceive other Ambazonians them only for say the one send picking them for school. Ma put them for school more here. When you see say La Republic, when our enemy, it don't start use you for achieve a personal agenda. Like when I see for screen, when I see Ayok Tabe, when I see Mark Barata, when I see Epom, when I see the one that for say La Republic, they use them and their languages them as a campaign for school resumption. We'll be careful on the think. They ask ourselves, say, why? But I will explain them in a few moments from now. So La Republic deceive, it say, oh, security there, they go provide security then. We'll see Ayok Tabe write and say, knowledge is power. They begin and go for school. Now end for day. When I see La Republic, they put and say, Mark Barata, Ayok Tabe, how did they call that one again? Epom, don't forget his name self. He say, they don't the campaign, me picking and go for school. Now, this same La Republic talk live for what people say, they will provide a security. Question number one, I want me all Papa and Mommy them, all school picking them. We want to ask yourself this question number one. Who are the security people that be there? Time where then be go kill what picking them for Kumba. Where were they? Okay. Even Mumu, if you just stay for your house, they say, oh, some lion don't broke out from zoo. The lion the tonton for quarter. The lion don't chop your neighbor. Imagine, say you there for your house. News come out for television. News come out for radio. Say lion don't come out. It don't broke out of zoo. The lion there for your quarter. Then they say, oh, the lion don't chop your neighbor. That you see image, you see video how the lion chop your neighbor. It kill your neighbor and it picking them. What you go do? Like person way, he gets sense and he respect your life. Sense person go remain inside house and lock your door. You no go even come up for us because if you never hear say they don't catch that lion where he chop in neighbor, they kill the lion. Even if he hear, if you never see him and he sees a true, now that's correct lion that the same color, the same body, that lion where you see he chop in neighbor. If you never see say they don't catch that lion, take and go back for zoo, you no go come off your house. If na rat, if a rat they inside house with his friend go thief granite, if she say pussy catch his friend, that arata no go come out for that hole. Na animal or arata. Because he go the fear say that pussy the sit on turn. Until he can see say some man catch that pussy, tie am take and go. Which are the try for talk. La République deceive una, mommy and papa them. Say, it go provide una security for una pikin and make they go for school. You know, provide una security. They can't kill wa pikin them for kumba. So that today we will talk. We never they never catch that people where they talk say they kill that pikin them. The people where they kill the pikin them, they still there out there that they go free, that they work freely. La République don't take the thing, it instead want seek for international sympathy. It don't make the team become a political game and agenda where it is sure we say La République for true was trying to use the death of the children for a political agenda. First of all, they deceived the public, said they will provide security and they never provided any security. Point number 2. Those who killed those children are still out there because as of now, there've been no sincere or genuine investigation. They've not come up with the accused ones or the alleged perpetrators of the act. They never catch them. When me say that lion still there out there, the ton, papa and mommy them. Normal person, if we get person where get sense, it go think say that people where they go commit that act, they sit there out there. Wait till they make you for physics. They don't fit come for school where they say your own pikin, they go kill them. Wait till they make you for feel say the environment be so secured for you for still say your pikin, they make they go enter classroom for learn waiting. I don't give you a small analogy. Imagine say you see for television say lion don't broke come out for zoo. He chop your neighbor, you see him. Like how we see this image for how they kill our pikin for Kumba. They kill our people for Kumba. We see this bloody image for Saturday. It won't be Tuesday. You still take your own pikin. You push it for us. Now you come and go for enter which kind of school, which kind of class. They curse you. That lion, when you chop your neighbor, is still out there. The people where they kill our pikin for Kumba, they out there with gun. They still turn. Clarity never come on now. Who do one? La République they still play mago. It play politics. Which mommy, which papa go be for right senses? He go tell you picking the next day may wear uniform. Go for which school? Even if you don't have for Boya, even if you don't have for Limbe, even if you don't have for Manfe, even if you don't have for Bamenda, that lion where you don't chop your neighbor, they sit on turn. Those people where they kill while picking the Fukumba, they never be pulled down. The fisty come for Bamenda overnight. The fisty come for Victoria. The fisty come for Boya. They can't shoot your own picking them. Fellow Ambazonians, Papa and Mommy them. Make we learn lesson for what happen for Kumba. For over 4 years, this picking in their house. We know say La République no care about we. They don't care about what picking them. They don't care about what they don't care. They be willing for kill the picking them. They don't actually be their picking them. And the two way they shock me and say, somewhere papa and mommy them, they go expose their picking them for this insecurity and this danger. That lion, where you chop your neighbor, is still there out there. May I repeat this analogy? Imagine, say lion break out from zoo. They never catch that lion. He come chop your neighbor and pikin. You see him, they put him for television. They say lion don't come out, you don't kill neighbor and pikin. More Oma enter house. all on hide inside house. Now only foolish man go pull him pikin say, go out, go buy me bread, go buy me garri. When he knows that lion still there out there the turn. Now wicked man, wicked papa. See, I want pass a small order for all neighbor for Ambazonia. Papa and mommy them. If you see any of your neighbor in pikin or the way pikin uniform, say pikin go school, we not catch that papa, we not beat that. Look, neighbor justice. Because that will be the goal for small pikin. They tell we say, what will be there inside belle? No, our mommy be get we. As we don't come out for out of belle so. Now all neighbor get we. Now why that way for our society? I dey go, my neighbor go come in. Clovis, come go carry me water. Clovis, come go do me this. Even neighbor the call pikin send am, he give small 25 for your hand, say take am and dash you. For the bringing up and the security for pikin. Even when your papa and mommy they know their house. Neighbor they take care of your security. Because they pikin and our pikin all of we. I don't look at some of our parents them, they be so irresponsible, they be so dull. When I permit me for use this language, they be so stupid. When I go see say they don't kill our pikin them for Kumba. La Republic they still play mafia. This is a call for all the papa them and mommy the way they get hard for their pikin. May they stand, they go out there, they hold this La Republic government for accountability. That they be promised security, that they be push school agenda. All the people where they call themselves say they be activists in the name of Ambazonia. The ones say they be active for Ambazonia. Like the one they want to see like probably put up for screen. Better than that. Now people they be called for school resumption. Every sensible Ambazonian get for hold these people accountability for the death of our children. Excuse me. It be rather very sad. Say after which will happen for Kumba, where people they never still learn lesson. Now a few days ago, I know we'll play the image, I know we'll play the video. I still get another video where come up for Kulu Memorial College for Limbe. Where would they still see how they molest were picking them, they naked them. For outside, not before inside their household, not before street, inside classroom. That very classroom, the way that they portray is a place of insecurity. Mommy and papa, them, they spoil now. Why? Why? Why would they risk the life of our own blood, our own picking them? When this thing happens, so, me, I believe, say, the strength of the people, all schools, them, even proprietors them for school, them, they began to close down all schools because of the insecurity. What was the statement? They say if security permit, may picking and go back for school, but the situation don't show that there is no security. And this one for make women know say you cannot trust any words that is coming out from the mouth of the government of La République du Cameroun. They are a failed government. They have no power in our territory. As a matter of fact, they don't lose the autonomy, they don't lose the control. They are in Ambazonia. Ambazonia is no more their jurisdiction. Any sensible Ambazonian be get for know, papa and mommy get for know by now. Say, wait will happen for Kumba. It show we say, you know if you ever trust any word will come up from any man in up again for La République du Cameroun. Papa and mommy, they spoil we. I dey talk so I dey cry. In 2016, teachers and lawyers they come out, they go for street. They go fight. Papa and mommy, the very La République government can make fake promises. So today, they never fulfill one of those promises. One! Because they don't stay out for 4 years. The very La République and their soldiers, them, they don't burn villages. They don't keep picking them. They don't burn schools them. By now, we don't get for learn say these people, them, their appearance, they portray threat to we. It portray threat to our children. Them. And this thing will happen for Kumba. Any papa or mommy will love the pikin go put up pikin for us say, Then for say I go lost you for any school, can't stay for us. No school no supposed to be open again by logical reasoning. But it is surprised me say, would they still see images for pikin where they go say they want to go for school? So that they go arrest them, beat them, empty last, naked them. They spy una. Even you pikin where they listen to me, Uncle Nanchop. I should listen for me now. If now your papa go to tell you say go for school, now they spoil you. You two go wear a uniform. Tell your papa say, Papa, look as a key my friend for come. So you want to make the key me? Even if your papa na nyongo, ma we want you for nyongo. When you want me to go for school, they go kill you. So they go talk say na ambassador kill you. In I want you for nyongo. Fight for your life, my pikin. Fight for your life. Even if your mommy na nyongo woman, even if your papa na nyongo woman, when you want me to kill you, fight for your life. Stay home. Lessons we will get for learning by now. From what happened for Kumba. We get for believe by now say La République it wants not be trustworthy because they promise security, they not be fit guarantee the security. The key that picking them, La République they use them as a political agenda. We get for understand by now say La République no get no interest for the life of our children. Another lesson we get for learn by now and say if you see people the way they come to support, like the one I understand from my screen. When I look at, I don't understand a big French, they say, région anglophone, espoir de une retour à l'école. Now in that, if you see La République, the put the kind of people that they use and send at them, the advocate for the return of or going back for school. Ask yourself this question. Any man with La République, they use it for advantage. Should they put them for newspaper saying, oh, the people they talk for your favor. No, see, there is a problem somewhere with those people. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to go into that for today. But by now, we get for don't learn a lesson. Say, some of these people will not get for listen to them because all of them, when they become the advocate for school resumption, after which happen for people will never see them publicly can denounce that ideology of school resumption. In other words, that they be happy innerly because their sacred plan they be fulfilled. They be get an agenda with La République du Cameroun, a political agenda. Papa and Mommy there, my brothers and my sisters, you be get the chance for leave. Maybe you go school, maybe you no go school, but you get chance for leave. Life be more important. After what you happen for Kumba, I even see the other day, they said the one go bury that picking a motor cash fire. Even blind man, you see the signs of anger. Even God for heaven, even motor vex. I say even motor will carry that man. He vex because of the injustice. I say, more we reason this thing together because it pass me. They don't care picking them. The same government don't grant you access for the picking them, for burying them the way you want them. They say they want to give them state burial. The one where they be killed from Gabo, they begin a state burial. You see, you don't go think say something be wrong. La République can take money give you after they don't kill your picking. Why did they give you money? That means you sell the soul of your pikin for them for Nyongo. You don't owe any of una papa and mommy when I receive that money for La République. You receive them based on which grounds? What you just do, you just accept money for the soul of your pikin. That means you don't literally you sell the pikin his soul for La République for Nyongo. May they sacrifice the pikin as they do them for their political agenda. They use their pikin in their body. They make their videos and picture. They gain political sympathy and the rest. Then they give you money. They pay you for that. You take them. What a shame. What a shame. So you take the money and based on what? The money go if you bring by your pikin them. Papa and mommy there. I will leave that one for any my own judgment. I don't want to judge anybody who say go take money or whatever, but it don't make sense for me. Because we know how many people like probably don't kill them. And how many people they don't die for the revolution. The one that from Gabo, the one that for Pigny, the one like probably take control inside oil, baby matter. All that picking them. You see like probably go give their family the money. Okay. Let me say we know make a routine say La République get a right for go keep people that picking them, take money can't give them. That means in other words, they buy the picking them, they shoot them, they pay you. Oh, what happened to us Ambazonians. What happened for some of we, papa and mommy them. Look this injustice, look this evil way they happen for our front. Evil. People who can't kill a Pekin. They provoke you, they tell you now when a Pekin they kill them. See where you hear the colonial governor talk. He can't talk for boy. I say, now who then kill him? Mommy then talk say, we don't know. It is when I don't know. When a Pekin they go continue to die. They go continue to die. That was a threat and a promise. He promised you for your friend say, when a Pekin they go continue to die. And he threat you when I say the Pekin they go die. And then we should not quiet. When I fall, when I arms them. When I go take money. Even the motor will carry the dead body, motor vex, it catch fire. For sure you say, even motor vex, say it not going to be part of this nonsense. Motor vex say, I will not be part of this. That motor say, they will not go use me for achieve this nonsense. Motor vex. Say, no, not me. I will not be used for this political agenda of La République. Lessons learned. I believe that by now, some of when papa and mommy them, when I give don't look all the way happen, will learn a lesson say there is no security. Because anything can happen at any time to your children or to your child. So I don't see any reason. You see, the funniest thing I say before this, the interim government, we warn our parents. They warn we. They want everybody. Say, man, no man will send the pikin for school because of the insecurity. But people, they know here. Papa and mommy, they know here. Pikin, they know here. This thing can happen for Kumba. Where, if we assume say people where they be stubborn, where they know here what you interim government talk, at least latest, by the time when this danger happen for Kumba, any man will get sense go take it, pikin put for us, say, we know the way for them. What did happen? We know like this is trouble. They go, una go, papa, mammy, una go join Pekin, una march and say, may La République stop this war. May the international community send a peacekeeping force because your children cannot keep dying like this. No. Instead, one be Monday, we see some papa, they say, carry the Pekin, they send them for school. Tuesday, they send them for school. This thing happen again for Victoria. If not full, by now, you go to say, no, enough is enough. So when they still carry that Pekin in school, they spoil you. You know, I talk so because I be very concerned about the life of our Pekin. And I feel say, it be necessary sometimes for we to talk for ourselves. Call up to our memory. What did happen? More face the reality. Papa and mommy them. Stop for weeks the life of your Pekin. Cameroon government or La République government not be a government where you feel trust with the life of your child. They be promised we say they will make security go be even they are paid activists the way they talk in the name of Ambazonia. And they are slaves them. They be talk say make Pekin they go back for school where they know say insecurity there. And now we see these things that it constantly happen. Now our responsibility for protect what Pekin them. May any man keep it Pekin for us. May we instead call for the international community for bring in a security strategy, bring in peacekeeping force. Yes, because this thing don't pass La République. La République not be willing for one solve the root causes of the problems. Instead, they want use them for their political agenda, fathers and mothers. Even if they use juju for your head, by now, after the one way interim government don't get, after which it happened for Kumba, after which it happened for Victoria, after which we don't hear happen for Bui, by now we get for no say, prevention is better than cure. Prevention is better than cure. I did talk this with a heavy heart. See, actually I know where. Wonder why I never been live all these days. But I prefer for can use, even for can talk, so for this state where I get some more fever. Right? For can talk, for save the life of some person, that will say I shut up my mouth, some person go die. Because at the Bekuna, let me even see what I get for the Bekuna. For our own good and they picking their own good. Even you people listen to me now. go for the protection and the safety for your life. I want to share the video. Because even you will watch me right now, you know, share the video, may you go reach for some papa or some mommy. You limit them. You partly be part of their debt. Because some of these people are so ignorantly dull. I'm sorry, but no, be realistic. If not, I say person dull, I mean really dull. Like people go keep picking themselves for Kumba. You don't, the people who kill them, they still, they out there that they see tonton. They still go any other place, any other school, still go kill. Okay. When I see what happened for Victoria, we know say Kawa Yannick, they stay for my 4. Right? Kawa Yannick, they stay for my 4. And from the information we get, I say, the boy, the way they go do this thing, they're ex-GGR, or ex-fighters, or GGR boys. When I think about it, Kawa Yannick, he dey for the, and the person where they advocate, maybe people then go for GGR. For that very my 4. And for that very my 4, when the thing go happen with that boy them, when they go attack school, it be related again what will happen for Kumba. When I know see something be wrong, these people they don't care. La Republique they use, listen, do you want to take me go to the next topic? La Republique now don't they use this picking them for achieve their own evil games them and plans them. Okay, do you want to take me go for topic number? Because when I will see what they try to talk, I don't get any doubt. Say Kawa Yannick, the other question at Clovis. I first been a trouble. How the fuck go give my name? The thing pass me. All these bad blood picking where La Republique don't use them. Finish. It use them now for go to commit these atrocious acts. And who are the danger am? And you are picking them. We are picking a guinea pig for them for go kill them. Because they want please La Republique, their master. Now person like they give them money. This occultists them. Blood drinking people. If the picking they be there for us, no man will go arrest them. No man will shoot them. They never can broke our house. They shoot the picking inside house. They go do it because they send them for place where they be open and they be exposed for them to go there easily go do them. Prevention is better than cure. They want to lead me to the next topic. The frustration of Nambere. I want to address this matter for Nambere because the matter for Nambere is a very, very big and key topic where I say plenty of people them they don't ignore them. By the way, when I be seeing Nambere just of race away, it run him up. He glad, he enjoy, he know say, oh, he say, na he be the man of the hour. I don't want to go into the history for Nambere because all we know the history for Nambere. But we know say, this very Nambere this so, give me a second, I put something for screen. This very Nambere this so, he be come out, start go get telephone call with Tapang Ivo. From there, Tapang Ivo will connect he, which he had the other one. They call it say Failure Congo for Nigeria. Failure Congo, he can't take he, go give from Ellie Smith. Ellie Smith carry him, go for Yaoundé. When Nambere go reach Yaoundé. Now I want all the fighters and get this. I play on a video. When I see how Nambere, he run him up, he coach people. He did talk, according to he did fight. When I see it, you see, I want to make this thing be very clear for all our brothers and sisters. La Republique, he no love you. You not be a member of a country. You not be a member of a family. La République don't will ever treat you as one of theirs. La République don't will ever show true concern and love for you. Everything when La République do, they get a private hidden agenda where it be now for their own advantage. They don't care about you. Then they talk about the DDR center. They say, oh, my boys and drop them their weapons. They will take care for them. How many of those boys and feel proof? So they don't take care of them. Oh, now number this. Time they don't drop a gun. You don't go here on the eat it run. They put it inside circuit. They give pepper soup. Eat it chop. Eat it run him up. He no say they fine. For how long? The question of for how long? Now inside nightclub. Eat it chop. Eat it look buttocks for woman them. Eat it run him up like razor blade. Wait, don't me talk cocoa leaf. It say they find now it think say oh that's where Ellis Smith telling a true. That's where Tapang Ivo telling a true. That's where Failure Congo telling a true. It they find now it glad. But it no be no say they say one key foul, one cash foul. It throw it corner small. Even for those days where they small picking or one cash foul with the throw con. You see the throw con the foul the chop the coin the glass you like it. You the throw can't go for that play where rope day, trap day. When the foul can enter that trap, you zip him. You catch it. Number be they knock him up, he talk, he look down, he look left, he run him up. La République be get a private agenda. And now we are coming off your home up. Because if na me, Mr. Nanchop, I be can't talk. When I would say, oh, Mr. Nanchop, na propaganda, na lie. But now for all those Amazonian fighters then, all our ARFs them, where they don't try to deceive when I say when I drop on our weapons, when I come, they go save una, they go give una peace, they go give una this, they go take care for una. Wusa ya ni kawa de. Wusa number de and all that one they say they take them from Nigeria. Wusa they call them. Wusa then they. Now, before we even go for us the other one then, we'll start with the number. The number is. We'll take number as case study. I want to play on an audio. Excuse me, I don't understand, not define. But I drop a minute because I really need to make this particular message go out. I want to play on an audio from the mouth of Nambere. And I want me all of we, every Amazonian, where they watch me, I want to analyze this audio. Where now audio way apparently na a telephone call where I get them between Nambere and a certain Chodon Gumba. But I think there's some things and there for the audio way it be revealing. I want me everybody way they watch me, you get them. Me all the fighters them, Muna here. I go to stop them at different intervals for explain some things. When I hear something.
Wow. They carry on a good day. They carry we good day. That can be very difficult for the boy to get IT card for year. We try to follow the procedure. But the Trump, I don't try to best where meeting fine with me every some IT card. At least we don't have government keeping. They think just like this on card to the getting make a way that card fee everything soft. The healthy boy themselves will protect them. The very should play the show that card where they make up for them. But courage out to today, me I not get me any solution. And I not go force government. I don't know how I pick up for them. The only thing that's only depends on I beg them. Are they under their keeping? If they're talking to the ring of four, the ring of four. Are they under their keeping?
Point number one. Nambere accept them and he openly agree for say. It be an agree foul where they don't catch them, they don't keep them, they wait time for slaughter them. How would this small picking? We know say, so when I meet them, they go buy fowl for November ending because the fowl is still cheap by that time. They pit them for preparing for killing for Christmas. Then they wait till Christmas so they go buy that fowl. We will tie that fowl for rope for kitchen. Every morning we give that fowl corn and water. The fowl will be glad to will like it. Some of you know that they watch me when I feel relate to that. Maybe when a family be overrich. When I be the rare fowl, we will be the buy fowl for November ending for kill and for Christmas. Because November ending, fowl they be still cheap. I will go buy now small for them. Like 3. Then with the ghee and corn. So that we know so before Christmas one be don't big. They don't ride for chop. That's what we do. Now so La Republic they handle Nambere and they one way they don't go for Yaoundé. At the town of the truth. La Republic don't take them. You think say look, Nambere is a dead corpse. I see the worker. In the call upon the long name, in the coach people. A living corpse. My brother upon along. Don't even waste your time to even answer. How you go the talk? You not die man. You didn't even go argue. You didn't even go respond to die man. I beg no do am, bro. Take an advice from your brother. Because Nambere a walking corpse. If they like that far away, they don't just put them. They wait for slaughter them. Now it's not talking for here. It is they don't just take them, put them for you. They don't just take them. They decide. And La Republic, they decide on their life. Now imagine when La Republic be take this picking them from Yaoundé, wait till he be talk. La Republic claims say it bring them back to normalcy if we integrate them into the society. Say it don't bring them. Say oh problem no day again, war no day again. May they come back now. It don't they go take refugee. Now they claim that they say that they go take refugee. Their aim was not to bring back these people. It's not because they get these people at heart. They never had them at heart. Their aim was to deceive the international community that, see, the refugees are coming back home. Everything is normal. The country is normal. We have everything under control. That was their purpose. They wanted to achieve that motive. But the whole thing backfired. So they had made an attempt to collect some of the refugees from Nigeria, including somebody like Nambere. Of course, Nambere was a big fool, or is a big fool, because they go take it, they go say, look, this is an ex-fighter. He's no more fighting. They take Yannick Kawakawa. They put us in an ex-fighter, and they fight again. When I see, but now you want to come off from Nambere or more, because even the promise should be given before they want to take you out of Nigeria. When I want you to talk. And this lead we back the promise. Papa and mommy them, my brothers and my sisters. Now only a fool go still believe any two way they come out for 3 people their words, their mop or one talker. All done. Even though we don't La Republic them. More tell me one promise when La Republic don't ever give them. The government of La Republic du Cameroon don't ever make. Just one. Then they fulfill them. The promise on a seaport, you will never get them. The promise on an airport, you know they don't promise whole heaven and earth. La Republic has not been able to fulfill one of their promises, even the ones the way they do them when they want to do election. How you go still believe saying that now would they at war and would they 2 different countries? They can make you promise the fulfiller. No. It's just like master way in a woman the dancer has. The master will promise woman, I go buy you woman hair, I go buy you new handbag, I go buy this when you want. You want do. You go tell that woman all kind good talk. Where do you need do? Woman will ask you, he change story. Anytime one gets something from the woman, he go make promises. Every day, that man they use their head to deceive you. One day, she don't say, no, mama sir, enough is enough. I don't like this thief. They're not to talk of where you don't go file in for divorce, you don't come or you stay your own as you decide. It is still fool you. With promises, you still kind of deceive you. It means that you are a fool for life. And sometimes when I see people in Nambere and some other Ambazonians, the way that they behave, I look and say, these ones, they don't give themselves to La Republic for be fools for life. But we, the majority, will not go again for that nonsense. We are the never again generation. Because people, when they even talk of federation or confederation, like Ellis Smith, Agobala, and the rest of them, these are fools for life. Think about it. May they tell me one promise when La Republic don't ever make up. Even simple security promise when La Republic promise the international community and promise parents and say go protect picking them, may they go for school. Enough he keep them. He still go back, go kill the picking them. He go take fighters and refugees from Nigeria, say, oh, when I come, we'll give you a good life. He still come, mistreat them. Then you there for Bush, you fight. You there, you stand, you fight for your right and for your life. You want to go give yourself your enemy. What should happen for that? They don't give yourself for the enemy. What should happen for them?
So you get card. You get any identification card. I don't get them.
They know why they leave you without identity card. You don't know why.
I don't think I go up and down start confused. I don't go ask them for them. They tell me say I wait till they go send book for court, make we court declaration, make we birth certificate. The after that they will make we ID card them.
That one,
So
the reason why they know I'm gonna get identification papers and I say, how you want cross border? Now means for you for fear run. That's why they try to make a man no get means we una fit come out.
So obviously it means they're under arrest now.
Technically, no be saying that they under arrest per se because you dey move around, but guess what? You get people where they survey you in particular. That's for sure. Especially if they don't put you in this kind of situation where you're frustrated. All these people wanted to do was to put you in a situation where you cannot even go back to your people. So now you just like how you talk, say if they say may rain fall, rain go fall. That's the position where they want put you and all these boys. Which of una day wanna be drop una arms? So if you talk, look and talk, say are they jealous that man because he they fine. At least they don't even do the one for you. Which one? Tell me.
As years I don't tell you now, never I don't tell you this the same way say they will look a job they care of all man any man keep doing.
You know, the motto for La République, the land of promise. They say land of promise. Excuse me. When I hear number a he goat, they ask you a simple question, say, which of una? Now about a year this way, La République take them from Nigeria, bring them. You don't go take the one and deceive them, say they be DDR. Instead, the one we don't go for DDR, it use them now for the commit atrocity and it kill some. Now we don't hear say that boys when they go for DDR. Like public they send them and they go kill people them. Like what happen for schools them or like for some kind of thing them. La République they use them now for private agenda. Any man where deny for go, they shoot to kill it. That means say La République take them. It promise to say we integrate them. Instead, can integrate them for the army, maybe they go kill their own people. People that be fight for protect them. That means they don't become more useless and evil. As I talk, the number ready to talk, they ask a simple question. Say, which of una do we even look and say life don't be better? Since they bring una 1 year when a day inside La République. Under a government where the aim said they want better up on a life. Which of una if you look and say life they good? He said no, they don't give me promise. Of course, the motto for La République now, they say the land of promise. When you see that the answer, they say land of promise. They be good at making promises. That's why they say land of promise. Look, if La République want promise you, La République will promise you say as it does so. In fact, La République will promise Donald Trump now say they'll make it president in the next 100 years. La République they be good for concoct promises. No wonder they call it a land of promise. So, for where you see, if you see any girl will like be frustrated by a man, look and carefully. Now, girl will man begin to deceive you with fake promises. Check and find. And you man being the big good for being deceived by fake promises. Oh, as it is so, we go buy you motor, we go give you house. We'll do this, we'll do that. That's what like public they take they turn the head, they go, they say, oh, they don't talk, say, who don't talk, say, that person where you talk, it get which credibility. La République has minus 1000% credibility. Minus. 0 for even be worse, but again, minus percentage credibility. That means that oh God of heaven, they even go trust their words. Right? I want me the fighters then. Me at the year. Me our brothers and sisters, me people for ground zero. Me when I get this message, where they come up for number them up. Because they so that the fake una, fool una with promises. But when I hear that very number where they knock him up, I show him for here. That way he come, they put in some sequi, they give him chop, eat the chop pepper soup. Oh, he knows he don't arrive. Why? He did that fowl 1 kilo for Christmas. Yeah? Oh, don't go buy the fowl for market for end of November. We put them for us to Thai food. The fowl not say be free because for market, it be there inside cave. It be there inside box. You know why they put for there for market? It's some that kind of wooden box them. They make cock in the fight. When the movie, there you can see some man carry the man go live in the inside box. But they don't tie foot. If you tie a long rope, it go ton. If the fish say be free, but if foot still be tied, they monitor the gear con, the gear water. Oh, you know say they don't arrive. Now so they do number them. They put them for you on there. They don't give the ID card. They monitor them 24/7. They give them 1 week. When they go chop, they sleep with woman. They dance on the club. They say, oh, we don't come up for bush. We they fine. They don't know say. They wait for slaughter them. Wait, it come. Some of them, if the end of the year, me told them. Let me say, if fine for them because me I know say that one so they don't prepare them now for finish with them for Christmas sacrifice for end of year sacrifice. But we'll continue. Una here.
Okay, maybe I ask you some question. Now, how many months this?
This is about 9 months now.
Okay. For a government where it wants stop war.
About 10 months, pardon, 10 months.
For a government where it wants stop war. Nobody they go really find something for una for do so that they go show the other hand for Bush say, look, na number this, na thing this way they do am. So that made the war stop quick.
I go back to your door. The truth I say for no say, which I don't understand and friend I say the government they so the government in particular. A bill say a bit divided to Anna into 5 parts or how many parts. Because people didn't never want me the war end.
Yes.
People did they heavy vex why they heavy preach their peace. People do it they want me the war end because which I don't say where there is a lot of debate between the people then. Sometimes the man will sign the paper for the team. The office, no say president don't sign the paper, but the other man they will sign them. The man go on the ask his own question, then bring his own politics out on top of their team. The way he not say all them are one and the same thing. I ask that people at the police station say, we will be ex-combatant them, will define work. Now government bring with a government not something more weight, they go find work. But we never should also the chop with the do the live life at least. Only 1 or 2 things they will support ourselves.
They give you a job.
Ask for job.
They provide una job.
No, but they provide with job.
How for accommodation?
My accommodation concern and myself.
So what about the other people then?
If they did it for me, so I say go do for all the other people they know.
Okay.
But some people they don't think they will work for Canter. Some other group they did it. Some batch they be graduate from teacher center.
Ambazonia no even no place where you're picking day or your woman day. So go ahead, I listen, man.
Yeah, so Pangumba, I will still repeat them again. Say I've been very sorry. If maybe I will take any moves, might be out of anger or out of frustration because any move I make a majority out of frustration because I love it. You don't have to see people they die every day. Then so everybody they think they die use and make business. Me you know very well. I don't say no nearly half of the nearly all the audios of all the discussion with me every from.
Another year. And number open him up talk say he be take that decision for go for Yaoundé now out of frustration. That means say in other words he dey regret say he ever go for Yaoundé. He ever go surrender. He dey regret now. Now the number a few days ago when I hear he dey run. He dey come beat him up for Kumba the talk. Now he this the talk is you see something a bit deceptive. Inside he dey die. Now person that way, he say if you want pay let you be to go back money. He don't come back for he life don't worse pass as he be day before. At least before this struggle, he be even get work. He been a B. From which one know. He be the N1 at 30,000 or 50,000 every month. Now La Republic don't bring you for a situation where he be worse than anything. It be worse. It be worse. You see? So now person this way the tongue now, it regret. You know, this last talk they always been if I be no. They say last talk they always been if I be no. Now Tina we there for you now if he be no. It cry if he be no. Now be ready cry now if he be no. But what you go do? When me might block some person for you at the city, it write some nonsense here. All this tapang I will fake profile them. Eric Tato, they come here. Man, say man, no Francis, just can't block them. I wish I'm an admin and they know. I didn't understand. When I became block all any man with any nonsense coming for I just block it off straight. We know they for this the two people then. When they don't go chop money for La Republic, they come here, they know one more talk the truth. Because now so them, that they be the advocate for school resumption. A poem, Tapang Ivo, na be the tongue me number go for this. So they no go like man they talk this kind of talk. They kind of fake profile for here, for kind of distract people them. The truth na so it's all this chain of command, all the people who don't take money, their days are counted. Because number they deceive you because it show how stupid when number they. From the word go, they don't always deceive number from one place to another. They deceive it. See what say? The young man in life don't become so frustrated. See, if you be a restoration fighter, you can't join the fight now because some person force you. Stick to the purpose why you fight. Fight from your good heart. Fight with your good mind. Fight for the good and the just cause. Not do bad thing. No kidnap people. No do bad thing. Look, wait. I will tell you last time wait to make the key. Okay. I don't tell you now when I sorry. I don't also tell you now wait the happen number when I see the error. It's stupidity and langa don't lead it for who say with it. It regret. But last talk they always been if I be no. Because if it change what it happen for you now. It wish say if it change them. It wish say it no be ever go for Nigeria. It wish say it be remain for the fight under a county. It wish say no forever get contact with Tapang Ivo. Now what I will say every day the coach Tapang Ivo the one kill it because now Tapang Ivo sending for Fairly on Congo. Now Fairly on Congo take it go for Ellie Smith. Now Ellie Smith take it come for La Republic. It regret time up to today. It talk come. Now you see the talk.
ABC to Z. Me and you know the plan from ABC to Z about these people about my going back for Ground Zero. You used to say, I discover saying a mafia. You tell me, say, man, don't go no place. Yeah, I should don't look up back in there. Because if I fall tomorrow, no man, no can stand up, say, I can go up and down. Yes. I'd already bet my brother, say, I'll be very sorry. I make a very huge mistake. But I take a decision where I not tell you, I not tell you, and I say, apologize for that to say, I'll be very sorry. But there's a toxic elephant use of big, then I am the tray for them. When so I the thing I say, they didn't naturally say on my front. Normally, when stocks become, they introduce all these things about me. The plan maybe even resemble the plan for Krish for Yaoundé.
Mona hear that talk very well. It say the original plan will say it will be no say they will go when I go for Yaoundé. It's a way success. It turn out success Kolo and a failure on Congo. So kind of useless than do anything call them. That way failure on Congo. How na be here that ojo we Tapang Ivo be call number tell me go meet up failure on Congo. Now when I hear now for your number the talk away. That way failure on Congo be the talk for you, the try for deceive you. It no be no say na so it will come bad for you. They be the tell you say, oh, La Republic want fix your life. La Republic want stop the war. La Republic want make come for Ground Zero. All things go be fine. When I be even see that way come, it be the make video the all phone. It all phone. It's when I see my phone there, when I see my laptop, it the knock your chest. Oh, primitivity. My brother and my sister will watch me. Will be a restoration fighter. No fall for this cheap fake promises of La Republic. I don't tell you say they are more to a land of promise. They be good for make fake promises because they be land of promise. They don't be land of reality. Don't fall for that cheap promises. How many of you know they don't deceive you now? Maybe Tapang Ivo or a pom or whosoever they don't call you say me run fight me go for Ground Zero. Now say they be start with number. See number life today. He don't become a living corpse. He the worker. He don't die. He regret in life. He cry. He regret in life. Number the regret in life today. How it start? It be start na through the. It be the take telephone call from some of this activism. I don't tell when I say. If any activist call you, change your number. Look, all general them, all fighter them. Where every tattoo don't call you, Mark Barata don't call you, Tapang Ivo don't call you. How they call that one? So they call it. All they don't die. Think it. What? Or some bad thing don't happen for them like a number. Eh? When it be say these boys them, they get contact with you. Your next destination is dead. Ask them, you know why they shoot it today? You know why we feel much they still live? Because they don't try all way for get contact with you know the work. If you see the generals where they still live, the one way they avoid for get contact with. Once this boy they start get contact with you, your life is doomed for destruction. Because this picking they get the demon of destruction in them. If you look at them, since they try for destroy this revolution. Look at it well. This revolution will be there on course. Who start bring cosh for the revolution? Who start bring infighting? Who start bring for the cosh people, the talk lie, frame up bad thing? Now this boy them. Who start the instigate the killing of generals and fighters them? Now the boy them. Who start bring up general them when they go for La Republique? Now the boy them, the three dangerous evil boy them. Why they call say na Tapango, na Epom, Evitato, Mark Barata, the three dangerous vipers. When I look and find for the revolution. Wait till they happen for number today. What's I start? It start with Tapang Ivo. You go to push it, me go for failure in Congo. Failure in Congo take you go get for Smith. Now in this he cry, he toxic, it no be no. But last thing they always been if I be no. And I tell you this today, I don't come for can warn you, advise you as a brother and as a sister. I beg you, if you love your life, avoid any communication with these people. They will give you promises. They promise Ayeke, they will give you gun, they will be me. They send you even shoe for America. That way die, La Republique take that shoe display on your phone. You know, see her. If you follow the same route, now so you go die. I don't tell you, I say, go for your country, work in your country. No one time. Say, oh, hey, Tata don't come me. Mark Arata don't come me. Tabang Ivo don't come me. Don't talk so. That way they be the course, they remember radio today. Now, he did talk for them, he said they regret. Because I see now they're living cops. Oh.
Then I did plan them wish for you only. But if you can't people on level way and look and say when some big man talk with you with confidence and trust. So they send delegation they can't come talk more and she don't down on a talk. A big good. One time they forgive a listening ear. Because sometimes might be that listening ear will be a solution. Might be for my own thinking, that's what I get on my mind. And that be no say they be real and they be very serious. The only good things, ever appreciate them for not do, I'm not saying the armies where they tell they kiwi for some they not kiwi. They never kill no man.
See how some man do. Because it is still breathe. You know that far away, they don't prepare for killing for Christmas. Rob see there for a photo because it is see chop, it is drink water, Christmas they never reach. So it is, oh, they be say we for the man can kill we for chop. But we still there alive. We never die. I thank God say that the only good thing is when the man don't do, we never kill we. No, the day for the sacrifice for never reach. So according to Nambere, I see the sit on he talk. He said that the only good thing that is like probably never kill. My man, you are a living corpse. In fact, the idea as you did for the like probably do sacrifice you. Nambere, you are already sacrificed spiritually. Even if you look your life, the dreams the way you get them for yourself, be honest. The dreams the way you get, at the third one because you see your dreams. The dreams the way you dream about yourself, you know so you are finished. How many times don't dream so you don't die? How many times don't dream when they put you inside a hole, blood they move you? And I know you know what I talk about. So Nambere does it be finished? And okay, La Republique they usually either to be and they go for Kumba. For follow their political agenda, what I start talking at the beginning of the show. When I see him. So according to he say, oh, they don't go with amnesty, will see their life. No, my man. You're there for sacrifice the courage. And for the one I warning, for any man when you want to go for DDA, DDA, because As you enter there and all that, the day you even just look the place, I mean say, you look at from distance, only look up, your life finish. You go for, oh God, what? Now yeah.
When are the one with our beliefs the standing for Prime Minister Power Tanganji? When I don't travel right to go for office, he no great attend to we. Or go for president for Pan Africa Parliament. Or go try to see the house because the help people, they help people they stand for a door more than 200. For almost 4 years today, he detached the money. So some person tell me say, why would not go cry for that banner? Government man too. Every time we say help find some job for the boy there.
This man a Cameroonian.
Na Cameroonian president of Pan African Parliament.
Okay.
I go to go meet up the time of taking the bar. It is so when government don't promise you a job and they still try to work on it. But for the meantime, we get in them. Hello?
Yes, I hear you.
I said for the meantime, we get picking them, we get family with them to they get a job, where they get to do one or two things. We need to make call, we need to take care for ourselves, we need to wear clothes. So the one time we say we ask a small job, if we say if you help we, then no problem. But if you not be help we to no problem. It's okay, you don't hear, it's also come out. I may be tell you anything concerning war. I not tell you whether I'll be fighter them or not. It's also come out say no, come out, booyah. They say, okay, when I come on this side with the Anglophone side of the fight war, I say yes. It's okay, go send some person me attend to me. If they send a police, they can arrest me. They keep me for them for 19 hours, no water, no chop.
They arrest you and go for time.
For police.
When I hear. So, two things my fight as a year for year. I'm bazooing for the year. E comment for number mob. It is a Tanganji. Who be a Tanganji? When I be say a Tanganji be the running mob. Oh, thanks to His Excellency Mr. Pobia and his gesture, now the Amber Boys have dropped down their guns. The refugees are coming back. He put number first. Number the talk. Je veux remercier. Remercier. Nous sommes ici à Yaoundé. He talk. They run their mob. They be glad. Look. When Wishman want to kill you, I've told you the La Republic government is diabolic. Look, the wicked past Satan. Satan, they do apprenticeship of wickedness from a Tanganji and the La Republic government. I'll be so serious. When Satan, once send the devils, they go do bad thing. He first send them for La Republic. May they go learn wickedness. May they learn manipulation. May they learn lies telling. Demons and the way that they go shoot on. They watch Pobia, they watch Atanganji, they watch Cameroon government, their operational models before they go work. Because Cameroon government get more than doctorate degree for evilness. That very Atanganji way be they receive them. That very Atanganji way be they talk all over, they run him up, talk about the boy them. Now in this today, now, I'm to say one go talk for Atanganji, right? For Atanganji, not even give you audience. You know, he just mean to kick you out. He come and go meet us some man. He call the man say, Minister, wait you. You want to go beg for help. Inside La Republic, oh. The man send me police, they can catch you, they go lock you for 19 hours in a boys them. See suffer. Now, person this way be the one him up the talker, oh, I get 4 phone, I get 3 phone, I get laptop, I get this, he the boast. He the make other fighters, they look and say life they good. No. If come one go talk, say one go back. Why you the back? If the government be take you say they want integrate you for make your life me better. So then you the worker from office to office, you the back. Then they take you go lock and again for prison. It show you say you still be a slave, and this is the reason one of the reasons we are fighting. Because inside the country will be claims in our country, they look you like a slave and they treat you like a slave. After they don't bring you. You want to go talk for them. They deny for give you orders. They send, they go lock you for. You even worse past person with Ambazuna. Because person with Ambazuna fight away, get gone. La Republic soldier, if you go pick you lucky anyhow. Now lie. The fighter, how your money talk for. Listen, all when my brothers and my fighters and my restoration forces, when I be 1,000 times better than these people, because you get your gun, you get your catchy, you stand. Policeman, they fear you. La Republic soldier, they fear you. They fear you. They don't fit just send them in, they can pick you anyhow, they pick number, they go lock up. Anyhow, anytime. Usually, they tell you what you go talk anyhow, anytime. You fit decide. Because you get gun, you get power. Nobody no fit command you. And that's your strength right now. You see why they fear you because you be a restoration fighter. You get gun and you stand strong, they fear you. The one may drop your gun, you come for them, they turn you anyhow. You go back from office to office. You won't go for the office, you go back money for chop. You go for the office, you go back for chop. That's what they want. You are more than that. You see? Latina when I'm one time you go join him, moon the bank money. When they run from one office to another, when you go back for the office, they take you, they go lock up. It never even makes sense to finish for the talkative because I'll look at the end of the day, the simple thing I want to say, my brothers, when I learn a lesson.
Police station.
For which police station?
Some police station around that play the very free Mark Vivianso. Some police station they directly opposite Grace. For front of if the police station they now there has to be them.
Wow. They carry on a good day.
They carry we good day. That can look and say be very difficult for the boy to get IT card for they try and follow the post.
Don't they happen for Nigeria?
If you did it for me, so I say go there for all the other people they know.
Okay.
But some people they don't take them for work for Camter. Some other group they did some batch they be graduate from teacher center. They don't give them. They say they give them work for poor. Why you should not know? You don't get something for your hand. You don't get away for job. If you be like I 1, 2, 3 months or 2 months something so. You can't say something no they will chop. If you call you tell okay, bon, take this money all of their skin.
So you go now for some particular office, then a person go move cash, give you order, give you like bong. For sure say okay, now government don't give the one on a person, you go see now some particular person, they move cash give you.
If I get through and say if you say I should not pay something, you want me the only man I get for calling is Mr. Ellis Smith.
So now he be in control. So now he where you go see and they go move money now give you. Now he be the person where government say he be in charge for your welfare. Now he be the person.
They never put some particular person that be in charge for my welfare. They never put some particular person that you be in charge with them and the welfare. The truth is, I know say Mr. Smith be one of the people there, they can take me from Nigeria to Cameroon. So if I get any problem, I go put the problem directly to him because I know say he be responsible for my being here.
Yes. Then now he go move like how much give you?
You either support me, not even support me anything. Sometimes they give me the 100,000, sometimes they give me the 200,000, sometimes they give me the 500,000. It depends. And if you want to give me so, sometimes they give me the 500,000. Sometimes I get some different people there that they around me.
Where you two you get for give for them? Where you two you get for give for them?
Yeah, you need to get for give for them. Normally, I used to take money and send them for fighter. They will left and right. The one they don't want to come up for bush, all that kind of thing. So one day they ask me help.
Okay.
The situation they did because me and my brother them, I know the situation they pass through. They not get me.
So it mean that say
you want to come up for bush, you must give some small thing to it to fit them.
it mean that say Ellis Smith now they go meet up that people there for government, like prime minister, other people. Then now they give money. Say okay, they can go give the people now. From that one now he go move and get, or maybe now personal money because and as far as I know, Ellis Smith they work for some place where more talk say okay he make money from here. For if he give you that kind of money, so definitely he dey na some kind of a business or na he be the broker where he go, then he go say hey, una never give the people them something. There you go now, you go take her now. You don't even know which way they give before you can move and get and so. Now so my belief there. I don't know whether you think so too.
I'll go back to the Mr. Ellis Smith. That Mr.
May I round up for this particular point? One thing be clear for you. I be talk this thing 1 year ago. When La Republique start bring up the agenda with failure on Congo for Nigeria, say they want to take our boys them for bring them back for Cameroon, La Republique. I want all man, I want even number say this thing na trap. Now not go for this nonsense. They know here. Now in this we regret your life. Ellis Smith don't take him money, he make him money. Now business for you. failure in Congo don't take your money. Na business for you. It dey fine. You don't chop your money. When I see the other day, they cry. Because, you know, when La Republic give you blood money, it take your soul. And it don't lose his soul. You know, it be distress. Inside there is no peace in it. It work enough for Nigeria from one church to another for deliverance. They kick it out. You know, some kind of way that you will get yourself involved in the devil way. Now, you must go do the right thing. Listen, some man will come for Jesus to say, oh, he want this, that. Jesus tells him, no, may go do the right thing. People like the one like failure in Congo, they work enough for Nigeria from church to church, may they pray for you, or he get spiritual problem. How you know get spiritual problem? You don't go take money for La Republic, say people. Now that's nyongo. You see, slave trade, white man be do slave trade so. He come, he take one bottle of whiskey. He give chief them. Chief them go pick their picking them for quarter, they give them. White man be using a black man. So today, white man is still using a black man for who he own fellow black man problem for captive. Look what Amazonian revolution. We don't go far for the revolution. You know what I was sitting for the same place? France, they use La République, Ayok Tabe, Epom, failure in Congo, Nambere, all this one name. Okay, now look Nambere. Even though deep inside, he knows it don't be used by La République. He knows Eli don't finish, he be frustrated. It is still worker for go discourage other one them. Because just imagine a mentality. For really make fast advancement, for do a revolutionary fight, for do a liberation fight, we get to overcome a lot of things and personally. Jealousy and evilness. Some person go just be like, Ayok Tabe go just see, oh my God, because you look at now, self-defense now, Dr. Sako Bringer. If you look the development where the Amazonian revolution don't get them, all this huge recognition we don't get in the past years where Ayok Tabe no day. And Dr. Sako and the interim government. So Ayok Tabe be willing for sell the revolution, for do everything for destroy. That means France, as a matter of fact, France they use Ayok Tabe, they call it a coalition for dialogue and negotiation and whatsoever, for pull we back into La Republic because it give them hope. No for come for the Swiss-led talks. The things that if we create another kind of dialogue channel. Imagine say Tiwe ni John Fundi did ni John we open him up talk say na Amazonian restoration fighters them they go kidnap pikin Nevukumba without investigation. Ayok Tabe before La Republique one even talk say oh the one point the finger at Dr. Sakona Ayok Tabe be first man for make a tweet. Ayok Tabe now he make be first man for make a tweet. I know for screen. Before La Republique want accuse we. Before Ayok Tabe make first man for accuse Dr. Sako. Imagine. Ayok Tabe be first man for attack Dr. Sako and the interim government saying that they go keep picking Nevukumba. Can you imagine? Now we don't know see La Republique do one. But wait you go make person for accuse his brother if at all na his brother because of wickedness and jealousy. The same mentality white man them they use them for slave trade. When they can't show that they are bish, they don't bring their baby canoe them. They pay a small black man them. May they go cash woman them, cash people them bring them. They can't go give them for them. They put the answer ship carry and go. The same way they do today, they go pick the Ayok Tabe them. May they say, can you imagine the level of wickedness? Where if you be for money hard, for say this thing will happen for Kumba. The first thing you do, you go write, you can write up. Now in that, he said, I have seen disturbing videos of barbaric attacks on the school in Kumba. Those criminals who murdered our children were led by Sako Ikome, not the real interim government of our revolution. Can you imagine? Ayok Tabe Julius. The wickedness for the man he had. And Amazonians said, I don't talk to this, so we're going to learn lessons when things happen. If not, because some Amazonians are dull. How you go even? Man, I talk this thing in context. Because I want some person to cut the pattern of 1.0. Okay. Which country do we not get institutions or constitutions? If we want a jangi house, we want a day. If we want a meeting house, we want to get laws and rules and regulations. If problem happen for that meeting house, man will not go school in the first action and say, wait to weigh the law and rules and regulation for the meeting house talk. If they look at, if any man go against the rules and regulation for the meeting house, then they kick the man out. Then they do it, then they punish it according to the rules and regulation. Every man will not go to school. It orientates itself towards the rules and regulations. When we become an independent country, we get Ambazonia. Now, the very Ayok Tabe Julius, it be beauty, bring the constitution, we will get them. That be one of the pioneers of the constitution, we will get them. Ayok Tabe, when the constitution go against it, any logical Ambazonian, every man who will inside the meeting house, any man will go against the laws of the meeting house or the constitution. We go for judging by the constitution. So Ayok Tabe, because of the constitution, we will get them as Ambazonia, as a nation. When it shows say Ayok Tabe, it don't be captured, it in the camp of the enemy, and by the constitution, it no go for be in position of power again and authority. It be impeached, we strip you of every power and authority. But Ayok Tabe, he put himself above the law. He go open a parallel government. Think. When I go there inside meeting house, even a foolish man, some person go against the law, rules and regulation. He get be penalized by the rules and regulation. He deny. He say you better go open your own meeting house. Then some people they go support it. Those are rebels. When they talk about unity and collaboration, how can they be? Because even inside their own two journal, it don't still broke out again. Another man want go open your own. Is that the Ambazonia want to build? We will not respect our basic constitutions, our rights and laws and regulations. So Ayok Tabe mean now say it be more than the rules and the regulations and the laws. That means say the Bia no, because not only Bia will know for me say it be above the law. You want me law be apply for any other person. You don't catch Jacques Fam Nongo, all man put up for corruption. He wants it day. According to you, never ever thief. You never ever do any corrupting. That's Ayok Tabe. Then we can't say no, Mandela be the rule from jail. What does the constitution say? Now you write down the constitution, Ayok. Now we agree. When you listen, Ayok Tabe show we say, you know, respect Ambazonia as a nation, because any nation where you did and you get a constitution, everybody must abide by the rules and regulations of that constitution. So if Ayok claims he be ever be the president of Ambazonia and he respect the constitutions of Ambazonia, the laws then for Ambazonia, when he be captured and that laws then be put in place, Ayok be for shouldn't quiet because he respect the laws then. But he go open his own private government according to he. They did create confusion. Now that they work with La République, they work with France for fight against our true interim government. Now, by the way, when did it happen for Kumba? Look where Ayok Tabe right now. When I see someone look and say, which man go be for right senses, write this thing against your own brother or sister? Look at it. Now, for some of you out on Avita say, no, be Ayok write them. If not Ayok write it, why he never come publicly disclaimer? Why you never disclaimer? Because now he write them. And when I see what we do for a political agenda. Oh, what did happen for we black people? In the days, whenever one break out, one breakthrough, their own brother, black man, won't say you. Their own brother, black man. Like now for we would fight for this thing and would see the victory come. Now Ayok and La République, they want pull we back for the slavery for France and La République. The worst thing now, if the people of Ambazonia don't allow them, because you know whoever take a bound on us. Don't forget the thing that happened for we for the past. We have to learn from the errors of the past. I talk the same for all our fighters. Because they go now, they try for corrupt now, confuse una mind with sweet talk. They will get sweet talk for deceive you. Now so they deceive Nambereya with sweet talk. It can make all that talk them push, talk. We say that today, it regret. We don't get for go for that far, for go regret, because when you don't reach that level, you cannot change it. Now, why did they make this show for today? Why they make this show for today? So that at least, if you open what I will learn from the errors of the past, where people they don't do them for the past. Any man where you want independence, you stand behind the interim government. You stand for the truth. You stand for your county by county. You stand for fight for freedom. You know, go surrender your gun for GDR or for La République. All those other done, what said they did today? For cut a long story short, when I see what will happen for Cardinal Tumi, when you can't see the commodity, they make sure say, oh, they don't arrest Cardinal Tumi, they don't do wait you, ma put on for scheme on say. They say they don't capture you, they kidnap you, might tell us something. You remember a few weeks ago, some video with the way Cardinal Tumi talk for they say, na military, they kill people them, they keep picking them. La Republic no orchestrate a scenario where they'll kidnap Cardinal Tumi now. Maybe let's say the Amber boys and do them, but now disguise boys and do them because they want manipulate. You know, Cardinal Tumi don't be a strong voice. He don't talk mago. It to say, oh, now military the key people them, and it to say he be ready for die for that statement. He hurt La Republic because he talking for national TV, and the video they out there. So they want show is here. How you man talk to show your pork? They go organize the kind of team. They go kidnap you. Chief or the fund for so. Look at La Republic. Look at their own. These people. They all from morning to night. They only should done for develop mischievous strategies for kidnap people, hurt people, kill people, only for give Ambazonians a bad name. Think about it. Let me round up before I open the lines for calls. They be start for call. We say will be terrorists then. Now, La Republique express its desperation for perpetrate acts of terrorism. Look what happened for Kumba. Look what they do for the key people, then for they do this kidnapping, these bad things, so that they will gain international sympathy. Why did they use Ayok Tabe Julius, Elite Smith, and this Koningi team? This they are people there, a Pom, and this one, the Mark Arata. Now put them there, they be tossing me picking and go for school. When anything they happen for picking them, they don't can condemn and they should not quiet. They don't collect their money for the purpose now. If they pass me some Ambazonians and they still go, shouldn't they even listen to this people? If you didn't listen to me, you didn't even still listen to the people then, do me a favor. Don't listen to me. Because it shows how careless you be, your brain be. Because now these same people, when they don't can tell you how they take money, they don't show we proof. El Chain will come. We don't get all proof that they work with La Republique. That they curse me, them. They don't do everything. They even told me they go kill Field Marshal. Imagine person go tell me they go kill a general Field Marshal, then tell me they go kill Chacha. They plan the killing of Ayeke. We'll see them for our eye. Then you still go sit down, you listen to them, they laugh. You believe them. Now then talk me, now we talk for Nambere, may go meet up in Congo. Excuse me, think about it, Ambazonians. If maybe some of you would dull. Listen, I want to be John the Baptist henceforward. You know why to differentiate Jesus and John the Baptist? Jesus be the priest with compassion. John the Baptist preached the hard gospel. He tell them, say, you will die and go to hell because you are foolish. He looked them with their face and say, chai, the man you watch the heart. Now why did they go kill you? In the meet us sinner, they tell you because you are because one thing for the revolution I say, with the sweeting talk, why people they die. Some of you now that watch me now, you go now what the even give the boy them the power for the key we are picking them. How you go imagine say person go tell number go meet up failure in Congo. Failure in Congo take go give for Elisimi, either for Yaoundé Tuné, he cry. General number. We began for the fight La Republique. If you want die as a hero. Look as life don't be frustrated. And we'll get the lineage who had a lead into the Ojo day out there. Now think about it. Say na me Nanchop, I be call number and say go join La Republique. They did thing that happen for you. What you for think? Oh, you will say the pigs, then are pigs and send it for La Republique. Now Nanchop send me. That's why you go roy and mob talk. But the evidence are out there. So what you go make person go take a general may go join La Republique. Look what should happen for you. Failure in Congo, when Ayok Tabe a right-handed man, who say that today? They still work together. Now a countryman, they still work, they go here, they go visit, they plan together. But you dare you support Ayok Tabe. That very Ayok Tabe will be a spokesman every tato. Wait till he can't tell you, because I don't work close, he can't say, oh, Ambazonia will be free. Wait till he do. He kill a general. Now he set up Ayeke the killer. Look at the one set up Ambazonia and this will happen for Kumba. They go bring fake chats. That very fake chat they bring them against me. They go bring and say, oh, because they want discredit you. They work in a very subtle way, like slow poison. Slow poison. They hack ABC. Look at the things that they are doing. Only bad things. All their shows now against Ambazonians, against Dr. Sako, against others. They don't get a way forward. Yet their hate, nothing reason, say problem. They can't advocate. Some picking them go back for school. When picking they go for school, they go keep picking them. Think for your hate. For 4 years plus, what picking in their house. No activists will love for picking them. Wait, they for pro-independence. He act. Excuse me. You see Paul Nilong talk me picking and go back for school. You see Prince J.K. talk me picking and go back for school. You see Common UN talk me picking and go back for school. You see Enrico Akaba. You see Zale Clovis. You see, look at all them. You see me, Mr. Nanchop. I talk me picking and go back for school. Now who talk me picking and go back for school? We no one see them. Now 3 people them. They advocate me picking and go back for school. Eric Tato, Ayok Tabe. I put them. Now La Republic they talk. Now screen. Now that. Those are the people who advocated for the children to go back to school. Now that. Those are the people who advocated for the children to go back to school. What did happen for that Pekin today? La Republic don't go kill the Pekin anymore. It is still one can hang on for hate. Imagine saying that the parents they tell me Pekin and go school. Then that. How they go kill a Pekin then? When I say na yok tabe that, see what Ayok Tabe can write against Dr. Sako. When I say again, see what Ayok Tabe still write am. Maybe Pekin and go school. But na the same. So, think Eric Tato, Mark Barata, Ayok Tabe, they advocate me Pekin and go back for school. La Republic use them as an agenda for force the Pekin and say, oh, for convince them. Deceive people for Ganzuro, make them go for school. Now put that again for my way, never see an that. Now my first one I say over there. Now Dr. Sako first one I say over there. Now Paul Nilong first one I say over there. Now Prince J.K. first one I say over there. Me wanna be answer me country people. When I see him. Now J.K. first to see for there. Now Dr. Sako. Now Chris Anu. Now Nanchop. Now that. Now people in this show they advocate me picky they go for school. May La Republic go kill them. Now then that. Now then that. No, I will never move people. Maybe wear eyeglass. Me wear eyeglasses here. Then time they go kill a picking them. When I see what you are, Ayok Tabe talk. Now that. Now Ayok Tabe, now that right over there. And suited today. They never get a bonus. They did against Dr. Sako. They did against Chris Ano, against Nanchop, against the IG. Oh, whenever a black man want to make a breakthrough, white man use their own fellow brother, black man, for Hoye. Even for slave trade, na say be day. Na say day for Amazonian revolution. So you think say, Ayok Tabe will come openly tell and say they don't buy it over. Or then they will come preach, preach. Let's say that they will talk Amazonia, but which way did they do? Now it matter. That they be talking me picking they go back for school and so today, look what happened when picking never come back. They never change the talk. They don't go and inquire. La Republic use and deceive what picking them. Tell them say they go give them security. Look at what is happening. Look at the chaos and the mess who are picking the day inside of Ganzo. They did die like chicken. The other day they go carry around them naked them. Look what is happening to our children. Simply because you wash me. You go she don't wash them. You believe you take the message you share. You go deceive what gullible people for Ganzo where they already suffer. I don't understand. For the 1 week I don't go out, I don't come back, I don't come back like John the Baptist. Some of them will hate me. Because I will talk the truth for their face. I call it your name. You have that you die. Because we not go sacrifice the blood of our picking them again for hypocrites. Hypocrites, I call them. Hypocrites. People where they should don't, when they support wrong thing. When I mean what picking them go die. Mommy, the way that they should not, you wash me, you wash your picking for money, you give transport, may go for school. Which school? Some of them are for women country, I don't pay school fees them, for not picking them, for not causing them. When I be hypocrites, devils. Now me I talk an answer, take me go for court. You ain't there for women country, you don't pay. I want to the one I say, oh, I got for some money. Some of them I never pay wardrobe, but I don't pay money for picking them for school fees them. If you pay for Yaoundé, pull another day. for Nigeria. But for East Ambazuna, you just send them in to go to school. Everywhere you don't see how they kill picking of a kumba. You just send picking them in to go die. Then you can't tell you fight for it. Look how you look. You support me like a police go kill that picking them. If it be wickedness, if it be wickedness. And La Republic will go talk and say, oh, because which La Republic will do and say, when they kill the picking them, they'll put and say, na Ambazonians where the dynamic picking don't go school and they do them. You see, look what they do. I don't say every two that they do with a negative motive. Look what they do with number them. They deceive them with a negative motive. They force the agenda for school with a negative motive. They are doing all these things because our life no matter for them. Picking their life no matter for them. So you want me Nanchop, I can't shut down for you, I did laugh for you, I did make. We say, oh, everything they fine. More we talk the way forward. The way forward, where they queue are picking them. We're going to make sure say now, henceforth, as from today. Now, what are some of you? Because now when I support that thing, you know, you even can't share the kind of video because you can't watch out. Say, hey, if your family of Africa here, they know some picking up a school. Oh, more be real. Which you want her? Man must sacrifice something, forget something. I don't even get for the talk they cannot talk. Because that picking the bank come off for school, no man may tell them they come off for school. The thing where we make a picking they come off for school don't be fulfilled. No, any man will get said, you go be ask that kind of question. So we make teacher they come off for class, for school, it don't be fulfilled. No, so no need for even talk about that topic. But the people they can't deceive you, they will send security. So that security they will send also every day. So now you go change your problem now. For 2 way, if you make a picking they come off for class. Oh God, what happened to us? I rest my case. I will open the lines now for people who want to call me the call. As I talk, I'll take a few calls. I don't be quiet all these days. I tell when I even hear from my voice and I know say we get some small flow, but I don't need to be strong now and healthy. On the other hand, I want to just make this thing very clear, Papa and Mommy then. We'll see what happen for number. So question there, I want any caller way to call me or ask them. Any caller way you want to talk about the first point where I bring up. Sorry. Any caller you want to talk about the first point where I bring away, talk say lessons learned from the Kumba massacre. I want to ask you this question. Consider say you did a parent from ground zero. Consider say you be mommy or papa for ground zero. If you look the atmosphere, all the two don't happen. Give me 3 reasons why you no go want for saying you're picking for school. Or give me 3 reasons why you go still want for saying you're picking for school. This one an open debate for the next 15 minutes. The next 15 minutes, I want to take telephone calls then. We'll talk on that. Give me the reason. I assume so you'll be there for ground zero now. Or maybe you even watch me now from ground zero. Give me 3 reasons. After you don't see they don't keep picking the from Gabu, government don't make all these fake promises and all these cows. Which will happen for Limbe, which will happen for Bui. When picking them, they keep picking them, they go rape someone them, they move their clothes, them, send them out naked. School picking them. Give me the reason why you go still want for send your picking for school. I get the first call on the line. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Nanchop. So,
good evening, sir.
How are you doing today?
Well, not fine, but I'm getting better. Thank you.
Yeah, I can see you are really down, and we are just supposed to be in solidarity with you. If I were in ground zero, the only thing where if he make me for ground zero, me I know say I be secured. Now for join the restoration forces. But if I be for school age, I go talk say make my mommy or my dad send me with any of my uncle for any place me I go study. I no go inside classroom. So I feel now the thing that we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then the another thing where you talk, I just thank you where you sharpen your grinders inside the German steel for do justice for things the way they happen. Because which way they happen for Nambere, I want to just tell you this one. It not be different from which way it happened from Ayuk Tabe. What's the difference between Ayuk Tabe and Nambere? No different.
No different. That's
They're
right.
the same group. They are the same groups like that. And the only another thing I say, Ambazonian, they like to stay like lukewarm about things. They don't know how to go out. They talk, say, this is how I feel. They know they express their feeling as early as possible. They just stay docile. Like say we still there now for La Republique. Even for America here, some people they behave like say we there na La Republique. That's where they happen. So and then they know they take up which way it be the truth for their people. But when they turn for America, they say you cannot do this to me. You cannot do this to me. They get power. Even for Europe, now they know which way they know to do. Why be say they know to strike the line now? And I never see some man where if they talk say me fight for your people from Europe here or Germany or England, go fight for your people. I never see some man where if it be in a womb na Kambe where you go come out instead go na Manfred where you be in a Kambe. I never see some man where you go do that. I say go and see your people and make them let this happen, let this happen. So man no they will go come out look na opposite side. Why people they know if you go for their houses, go fix their house. Because then they strengthen these local governments will get them. Now the strength of the revolution that. And all man know that any man they play hide and seek. But I like them because God they show them. Even when we the show say we see the thing, say me God word before we go see what he go do. But God go bring one thing and show them for we. Say make we see them. Say that this why it happen. Even though as much as we know they see it, but if he tells you things that they go, things that they work out. Some people go only wake up for morning time, see the door for heaven don't open, and they not make one step even for the king go enter. Thank you, Pa.
Thank you, sir. Wonderful. Might get the next caller though. The lines will be open. You are caller, don't call, you don't talk fine. Maybe you want call for give it 3 reasons and why you think say begin and get for go for school or they not get for go for school. Taking into consideration always will don't happen for Kumba and in the past days then. Taking into consideration always will don't happen for Kumba and in the past days and maybe you want to tell me why you think say Pekin and no get for go for school or Pekin and get for go for school. At the end of the day, as I talk, make anybody we want call, he give we an open view of his own. On the other hand, also, if you call for talk advice for people, may they take example from what happened for Nambere because many of our fighters they get for learn a lesson from which we don't happen for Nambere. Many of our fighters they get for learn a lesson from which we don't happen from Nambere. So person right to say black man no get sense at all. I'm not to say black man no get sense. Black man get sense, but black man get for apply the sense. We'll get sense. We'll just get for apply the sense. Now the point that because if you look at which way they happen for we, you know get for they happen. Why? Because we know we get the wisdom, we get for apply the knowledge for make sure say this kind of thing any happen for we. Well, I intend for keep the show short. I think so we already talk for long. And I would round up the show for now, but I still want to re-emphasize on these 3 things. I think say what don't happen for Kumba, the massacre, it give we a lot of lessons we will learn them for avoid the worst for happen for picking them. It not only happen for Kumba, it happen for Bui, it happen for it can happen for Victoria the other day. It happened for Victoria again. We say you don't want to show we say the life of our picking them there on a constant trade. And I give you a simple analogy. Which man for your right senses, it go be for house. If you say animal don't come on, lion don't broke for zoo, you chop your neighbor them. Then you send the picking them they come on for outside. You know go do that kind of thing. I think so we'll get the next caller on the line. Hello.
my brother. Want to say thank you and happy for see you. We hope so you'll be much better and much stronger. So for this aspect was school, I want to add my voice for the aspect of school. You know, sir, one of the reasons why La Republic is spoiled with education. Now because they know say the educational system will be get it come up with economic booming. The way we will be the train picking them. Now why that way they become for can destroy them? So that more again that brain way not only for consume, see where they go give it. If parents them fit for say we don't take the time, we don't say no school, they send picking them for vocational training. That is handwork. If people they feel learn how to do mechanic, how to do electronic, how to do anything, how to do construction, nothing in that way, we for Ambazonia will need that. Whether that picking go which kind of country, that picking go see work for those things. If we fit start move, help move, and the talk to move parent, they know say that is the focus. All handwork go help we. Picking no go ever come up any other place where you no go know how to manage. And when you know your handwork, even if you school start which time, you just continue with school for go get another degree. You know change, no nothing. So now the point I want to stress say this education where la Republic the one full we not be even some better education. Now education they take in nowhere. But if they focus now for training speaking them for different way, vocational training and handwork, we done better. So my brother, now the point I want to talk about that one. Move for these number people them, this failure them, I not get time with them. They are all disgrace to Ambazonia. Sorry, bye bye.
You don't talk your own, Madam Vote. Wonderful. Wonderful contribution. So I think so that point to be very clean and clear. Where our sister don't bring them up. I like that point. At the end of the day, now we'll get the responsibility for the life of our picking them. You know, no man will force you to do the right thing. I get the caller from Ground Zero. Hello, madam. Hello, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice.
Good evening, Mr. Nanchop.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm from my
Okay, so
yeah,
point.
Yeah, prevention is always better than cure. Any man way educate for this kind of time say it could be fine. Make you take the people go to say security bill. An educated person where if they are like if they find past educated person we don't die. So the only thing I may have hit up my security. Any person who feels everything say me speaking one goes to we carry and go down for any place where security day. Because that place now war zone, they don't know school begin. You don't know whether you be who. So then to work in there as how we was sister just talk with the feeling now. But if they choose for the strong head, say they want to go school, well good and fine. Any man if anything happen for any person, the consequences for being afraid than any man. Because you get friends with you use that. You bring inside what you get inside what. I wish anytime you way if you day class, bullet day for outside you don't the make noise papa. You can concentrate. You cannot be ever concentrate. No that kind of education I no understand. Not that way me I feel the advice what picking them with the day where they be eager for go school. If you can say be eager for go school, yeah, some people then there for the Republic for this side where they go at their choice. And so one in there where they get that small means they go for Nigeria, go study for day. If you don't get your own means, don't learn mechanic for any place where you know say if you learn mechanic. Let's work the school for that side because that one is dangerous enough for now. When the work of finish, like the God grace, yes, all man people go back for school. You know, say education na begin, but not before war zone.
Thank you. Wonderful contribution. Thank you. The one I call her from Ground Zero. At least person from Ground Zero don't call, tell me how. support me picking go. By the way, this thing even get for be a topic except for the discuss where the tune I say just I mean we don't talk about it for so long. Look, my tell us something here. This topic for school, picking go school, no go school. I want to talk this thing last today because I don't belabor the topic for so long, and at least before God and man, I stand with a clear conscience. See, I don't fight for the security for our people who are picking them. I don't try for educate what people. I don't even try for advocate and encourage you and say, listen, La Republic no na people if you trust them. Now our enemy and we get to treat them as such. You need to take your picking go game for the hand of your enemy. Me educate you. When you're at war with the enemy, it don't make sense. Not to talk of where you don't say that enemy don't kill your neighbor, you picking them. What you make them say you know kill your own picking? After what happened for Kumba, my brothers and sisters, not only a fool. If you see any family where they send the picking for school, that family go right over a door, chako say fool. I'm telling you the truth because if you see any look, do answer one pass of Ganzo. If you see any family where they send the picking, go right over their gate over their door, say foolish family. Because look when La Republic kidnap picking them, it make politics against it. There was not say people where they kidnap picking them, they decide to turn free. They never catch them. They never penalize them. So wait till they make now they get courage, say they do their first act, they don't catch them. They'll go again for a place to go continue to do that kind of dating. Lion don't come off for zoo. You don't chop your neighbor in a Pekin. You see him for television. They say, oh, lion don't chop neighbor for your neighborhood. You don't chop person. The lion they sit on top. They never catch the lion. Then you go to your Pekin, send him go buy bread for that the same place where you know say lion is on top for road. That means you foolish no. That means you hate the Pekin. Yes. I don't understand. I don't come to them for can't talk sweet talk. Say, oh, my man said no. I recall a spade. Now a foolish man. My way they do that thing foolish. I know they miss my words. Say, oh yeah, you manage to say for that. No, I did talk am. Listen, if I met me, Ambazonia person, I talk for my own brother say foolish. That mean La Republic they call we so foolish. Because even La Republic Francophones the way they call us, they need to understand. The man he said Francophone activists go look and say. You know, sure see that when a person when they talk, they request every tattoo for independence. Yeah, talk where they talk, yeah, they cannot actually do. Even we will be francophone, we know if you do that kind of thing. Francophone man go look Amazonia man talk for you so, but Amazonia man they go shit on the chair. Oh, master, no wonder they call you Anglophones them. Murder. You see, this thing they pain me now because you know go stop we for go for boya, but go delay we. If you look Bible days, you be getting kind of foolish people there. Where they act foolishly, even when they advise them. Interim government has warned us. The La Republic, the Kiwi, mommy, they still go, papa, they still go send their picking for school. For waiting. No be say school, no be good thing. But preserve those children. Instead, I want to make papa and mommy, they go out now. They go march the strike. They call me United Nations, come in. They call me America, come in. Now this is the time. Like that all man go for street, me picking, they go cry, they march. Why man they send army, they make the come for hella we. Like public say no worry. We will take care of your picking, you still go send them for school, me the kill them. May God have mercy. I'll take this one. This is the last call of the day. Hello, sir. Hello, madam.
Good evening, Mr. Nanchop.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. I want to tell you, say, Eric Tato, the killer of this revolution. I watched Tapang today. If you listen to the way Tapang talk, not even person will get conscience. Tapang talk wholeheartedly today for his show, say, nobody, he say, even though they are against Sako, but anything we will destroy this revolution, you know go support them. Yeah. Say no if you carry Sako name for front, you go talk to them, make the capture, they go disturb picking them for school for Kumbo. That one of things the way they discredit the revolution. He said no one person like the to Eric Tato they do, they can't take decision you want on behalf of the people. Say they picking them go for school, with the chop people their hand. You must consult with a group of Ambazonians. You know, must be interim government, you know, must be ADF, but you know, if you take decisions alone, as Eric Tato, it can do them every day. Eric Tato, you don't be, it concentrate now for your views. If you look, you don't care any way they destroy the revolution. If they don't keep picking up Kumba, the case they up, the hot for La Republic here, send a military. You come again after 1 week, you go talk, say, Nansako, don't send me the cash picking them for school, or they start picking them for school. You indirectly do La Republic, you work for, say, see this act now, they don't go disturb picking them for school for Kumbo. Ambazonia, they don't be cursed. Because if you see surrogacy, they not even use their head, they not even think. They just be happy, say Eric Tato, the condemned Sako. If you listen to Sir Tapang today, if you go listen to Tapang well, Tapang say, regardless who it support, any man where they do good job, it support them. You know, see for that thing, say group or anything, it support the revolution. I think, say, if you listen to Tapang, that the kind of mindset this will want them for the revolution and will go ahead. My first time for praise Tapang Ivo, say God bless you for the show where you get that today. If you see Tapang, the difference between Tapang and Eric Tato, Tapang, you can call Sako 1-2 times, but if you listen to his teaching, it push the revolution ahead. It exposes.
Okay. Ma talk so one thing.
You go see Eric.
Hold on, comment. Listen. Well, you know, talking about Tapang and whatsoever, I know say people they feel repent, but I get a lot of questions with Tapang because now young man I don't look here. I see some people they write for comment so they say Tapang don't wake up for slumber, Tapang is not open, Tapang don't repent. Well, if it be not true, I will let down for the Amazonian for judge him. I know be the judge for somebody's servant. Tapang, I will leave for Amazonian for judge, but once I want to say, for call a spade here. You see, I don't make this thing timelessly clear, and I know you talk at me again. You see, people that support, you don't look at say people that kill their picking them, people that support Eric Tato, where they go because people that go send their picking them go school, they kill them. Now people that picking they go die. Now people they here for Eric Tato and for La Republic. If they be here for me Nanchop, they here for the interim government. People they here for me Nanchop and they here for interim government. They're picking a different house. They're picking never die. But people they go here for Eric Tato and they here for La Republic. Now they kill their picking them. Now that bad thing they happen for their picking them. And I want to know the truth. More be real. You know will stop to happen. You see, because La Republic no get any look, they hate we. These people they be willing for kill even our they be willing. They will do them. After maybe they are picking them, they don't get nothing for loss.
Papa Nanchop. Eric Dore been a forgotten stone. He there for under the boss. When man let Tapang, you don't get the kind of mindset. We get to embrace him. We don't watch it can be. We're not stupid. When you hear we can't talk say Tapang, it don't start be positive. And the kind of mindset that we need to get up this revolution. I just stand our government. We don't need no unity. Because the risk is too much. We don't know play where ADF put hand. We don't know play where some man put hand. But all are so worried for Boya. Make any man focus on the enemy. If why woke up a morning time we hear say ADF, you don't kill 29 La Republic. We go clap for them. We know say they do their job. But we know for this dog, we know stupid. Since when they start bomb us, so they start bomb ground zero, where ground zero start use bomb explosive amoka. ADF don't bomb how many? No one can unlike Tapang speech today. He say no day for propaganda, they call a spade.
Okay, hold on, my brother. I just say you don't talk enough. I don't know. You look as if you Tapang a strong fan today. You don't can talk about it, but once I give you as a message back for Tapang to say, before you go, if I can call Tapang in the name of my show, Tapang ever can make an open apology for me Nanchop for all the evil, silly lies that we don't talk about me because I need to tolerate that. You know, now for that I start seeing repentance. Yeah, but we don't talk about the blood of Chacha and the others where they don't kill her. Well, that's for the people of Amazonia. I just see a point, don't be clearly stated, and Amazonians don't hear you.
Okay, yeah. Two. I want any person who is sent begin for school for ground zero say a risk. Yeah, because no things say thing we do kaka, you go do coffee. Yeah, must no say thing we do kaka, you go do coffee. No things say you want to send your own picking for school because they're not going for that school for kid that picking them. Yeah, that one a risk with the risk you are picking them, and the blood for that picking them will go for your head. Siseko, it already been a public street, and I want to tell Mr. Nambere, say Nambere, it be too late. Yeah, and the other fighters already for ground. When I listen very well, it should be the dream. Say you want carry gun, you want keep your gun for down, go back. If I ask, one tell Nambere say that kind of fat way the fat from brother. You know if you think a doctor will check you, now slow poison. Yeah, the Republic it do na Frenchman war. They need the whole you take information for you, then they finish you. I should never play with them, Mr. Nambere. Just they ride their way because you know if you ever go free. You want move food for the day for your back. You want move food the day for your back. Then I want to tell Amazonian people say, more rise up. All this kind of thing, then it must happen for revolution. We must get people that fight against the government. We must get people that fight against this. Since Dr. Sako enter, the first thing will happen for this revolution, county by county. We don't use explosive. So if you look at physical war on past the Republic, it start using na psychological war now for fight. For frame we, for do things that means physically it don't pass them. And I want to tell any fighter for now. Learn from field marshal. Any man where they do something put God. You see that dance of field marshal, the dance. You go day for 100 years to see this end. Because even God, you go ever straight button stick. No man of it betray you. Or chacha them, this last one we die, I don't forget the name. You don't can call your name singer. Nambere become sing Sako, look their ending. And at the talk say, may God help we and we move forward. And may God open your eyes, Mr. Nanchop, continue to bless you. I like the way you don't talk to the choir brother. Area Kabal, Prince Cheka, now the spirit that we want that. Yeah. When your brother make error, you throw them left hand, bring them back for right. So together we go waka together. God bless you very well, brother.
Okay.
God bless them.
So one. I like what you lastly talk. You lastly talk say you support the county by county. So for me, the first two we go. I see some person right have a comment say, "Ma, I tell you say, if you Tapa one show say don't change, I need on the change. May first go join the county by county. I may pay giraffe. Now for they get our first start. Now just one Amazonian the top. I tell you. So great, wonderful caller. Have a nice evening, bro.
Thank you.
So here's a Pastor Victor Uncle where I should say if he call again the next 30 seconds, I'll take him. If not, this was the last caller for the day. Fellow Amazonians, fans and friends of Mr. Nanchop. I thank you now. I'll be careful can't talk on these three topics. We don't try to analyze the lessons that we don't learn from which will happen for Kumba. We'll look at the situation. Look at all the fake promises of La Republique. Look at the brutality of La Republique. Look at the advice from the interim government. How, due to the fact that we despise the advice from the interim government, go fall for the cheap propaganda and plan for La Republique by surrogates them through Eric Tato, Ayok Tabe, Mark Barata, and the rest. Now in the lead we for this situation to do what picking they die. We don't vex about the La Republique game where they play. We don't talk about Nyambere. Lessons we get for learn for what happen for Nyambere. Lessons we were soldiers them, were picking them, were fighters, and they get for learn from what happen for Nyambere. So that may not happen for them again. See, we don't talk about that in them. And then we also conclude and say what happen for Cardinal Tumi na a game, not just a drama where they be trying for act and film. So at the end of the day, they give the title for the film. So that will be published. So country people that will round up for you. As I say, Pastor Victor, they call again. So might just take your call then and round up. Hello, Pastor Victor.
Yes, Mr. Nanchop.
Yes, sir.
God bless you. Asha. First, I call now for say, may you receive your divine healing in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
No arrow by day nor by night against your life shall prosper. I command you to be healed from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet, in Jesus' name, that you continue
Amen.
to do this good work you are doing for us.
Amen.
All right. Thank you. I want to just comment a little bit on the non-beret stuff. I think the best way the non-beret thing they do now for bring an awareness to all our fighters. Say, no man not be employed them for the work. Now them be pick their gun, them pick their stick there, and that for fight for defend homeland. So me they not allow somebody come like Congo failure and Tapang because deceive Nambere and then Nambere find itself outside there today. Our last caller they talk about Tapang and repentance. See, now time will come when we accept their repentance. The Bible says, now your works that will prove so you don't repent. Not before talk for mob. Me Tapang, he works them prove them for Ambazonian people them. We know say ADF strategy now always say they will use this word of reconciliation, the word of repentance, but the time won't blink your eye, they do their works. So as much as we appreciate any form of verbal repentance or whether talking something that is sweet, me in action them prove them, not be talk for more. The Bible says by their words, by their action, we shall know exactly whether you, which way the talk really be correct, not be words alone. On the other hand, I want really talk say for parents them, like the public they out for use blood for picking them for their wicked sacrifices in their demonic kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
I want beg, pick way don't die no ever can go school. Me I dey America here for my own age. I don't see people they even old pal me they still go school. So I want beg say time that they ever pass for picking them for go school. Then say they go kill a picking. Now there is something that the Republic did that is so spiritual in this last killing where they kill picking them.
Mm-hmm.
They were looking young virgins to sacrifice to their demonic kingdom. And they can't kill this was small picking with the no man picking for do a particular sacrifice to their demonic kingdom. I want beg my and papa them. We are not sacrifice when I picking them because of education. Education, it will always be there. It will always come. So me they hear this thing. God, we don't really use our president for give intelligence. And me they know say anytime we pray the come can give intelligence, not be formulated things them. We get people where they still there for their second way. They don't like which way they go on. Look at which one America talk. Say their government be divided into about 5 parts. They don't even know which one be which. So there are people there who want the war to be going on. There are people who hate the war from continuing. And at that kind of people they give it. When they don't give intelligence, they can't tell una. Me they hear, Papa and me them are the beg for God the name. Now me are the pray for una always. But at the pray say, Bible talks say we can for also use wisdom. We not just pray, then they tell you say now God the way they can should do. You still go to and say because we don't pray. No, you have to use wisdom to be able to keep away from the environment that will bring that a lion, like you be judging your illustration. You hear say lion there outside the devour food. You come out say I want to see the lion because I don't pray. No, the lion will see devour you, not tame God, not tame God. In the government don't talk say we will not get enough resources for protect picking them. Okay, like the public will promise they go protect picking them. Now they see come go keep picking them. And they don't use to picking them for do blood sacrifice for their demonic kingdom. I want pray say me and Bazuna telling them, as you don't cry, at the end of my voice we are crying for say, me they hear this cry and then keep on picking them. Be saved. Now we don't lose 7 picking them for no nothing. I don't hear say to one day whether they be better enough for side. We don't pray spoil anything where like the public want use the blood for that picking them for do. We don't destroy them in the spirit realm. And they know we'll continue for can kill picking them for use their blood for the sacrifice for their demonic kingdom. So I'll just want to add my voice for your voice for beg our parents them. And then for talk to me restoration fighter them, at least they don't learn their lesson now. If all of these propaganda people they start call you, drop that number, change them. No hear from Tabang, no hear from Eric and all of these thieves. They are there, they are on payroll of the Republic to look who's our church are they? So and ayeke, who's ayeke? Knowing a plot where Eric they be plan that way they be derail ayeke from free marshal. So me they look down the rail. Any fighter we don't be very strong when our own person way is start mix up with this boy them. They always kill them. I should already elaborate on your show. So, me I not talk long, but I just want to pray, may God hear you, and that we'll see you come out tomorrow more powerfully than you did today. May that kata go, may anything go. You are divinely healed in Jesus' name. God bless you, Papa. Bye.
Wonderful. Thank you. Amen. Amen, man of God. That's wonderful. Thank you. Now, by the way, first of all, fellow Amazonians, before I go, let me change the camera perspective. Before I go, I want to make one mention of one thing. There is the nationwide prayer for Amazonia. The nationwide prayer for Amazonia, where it start on Wednesday, that's after yesterday, and it go through until next Wednesday. It will take place every evening from 11 p.m. Amber time to the next day 12:30 for night Amber time. So if you would like to join the prayer team for the prayer, the prayer will be done in a Zoom meeting. Write me, and I'll send you the Zoom link. You join me for the Zoom prayers. If you would like to join the prayer team, write me. My number is on screen. And the one that says some people they always look, they need to see my number for screen. My number is always on the screen here. Look it, see and find in this way here for last line. So write me for WhatsApp. Then I will send you the link if you join. Great. I thank you now, and I'll be very happy to say at least some of you can join me today for the show.